Hey everybody, welcome to Road to Maxcape. This is a couple days delayed because of Sunday I did a Bossing the Bibles, and also I did a different video too about the problem with Java. And so yeah, this was supposed to be coming out Sunday, and then yesterday I was just extremely busy. Kalphite King came out. I did a little quick live stream with that, but I wasn't able to do too much because I had to study for exams. And so all this week I have exams going on with school, and that's going to be taking like a lot of my time up with studying for that. But as of right now, I've gotten some pretty good progress since last Road to Maxcape. I got 89 rune crafting, and then after that I got 90, and then after that I went and trained some smithing. I got up to 85 smithing, and I did that while mining a little bit. Then right after smithing, I got to 87 mining while I was mining my redstone. And then after 87 mining, I went and decided that I was going to train a little bit of crafting, and so I got 1 crafting level. From now on, I don't think I'm really going to do too much with crafting until I've got like probably 99 banked with it. I might get 95 before that in case I want to like repair my Gano top or something like that. But I mean, as of right now, I can do 3 of the 4 effigies and stuff like that, so I'm pretty good with where I am with crafting right now. So after crafting, I went back to RuneSpan, started AFKing there a little bit, and got 91 rune crafting, so that's pretty cool. I got that actually last night, and then also last night I got 88 mining, so I've pretty much been doing a lot of like AFK skills. I mean, 3 rune crafting levels, 2 mining. The smithing was pretty AFK too. I did for like the actual level part of smithing, I did gold bars. I think I was there for like 40 minutes maybe making gold bars, just because I didn't really have the time to go to Living Rock Caverns and superheat and drop and do all that stuff, or do plate bodies at Edgeville, or actually plate bodies at Varrock. So yeah, I've gotten pretty far with this, and I am 20k off of 82 agility, so I'll get that in the live commentary portion of my video. And I'm gonna apologize in advance if I already seem like really super tired to you guys, but I got like no sleep last night because I decided that I was going to stay up and study even more for a math test, and also for chemistry I had some work that I needed to get done for that. And it turns out, originally my math exam for like the end of the semester was going to be split up into 2 days, so 2 class periods, and then we were going to take half of the test the first and then half of the test the second. And it's like pretty much, the teacher said it's the hardest test that we're going to be taking all year, so she wanted to give us 2 class periods for it. And apparently someone in either my class or one of the other classes heard that wrong, or their parent heard it wrong when they told their parent about it, because what happened was their mom or dad, one of their parents, called the school and complained to the principal of my school that my math teacher was being unfair and giving us 2 exams for the end of the semester instead of just 1, and that it wasn't fair to the kids who also had to study for other exams and like all this other crap. And really, in all honesty, she was being way more fair than she really should be. I mean, we're really only supposed to need 1 class period, but she was being really nice and trying to give us 2 class periods to take it, and we ended up, because of someone complaining to the principal, now we have to take it all in 1 class period. So I mean, I don't think I'm going to have any trouble with it, but it's just the fact that last night I stayed up studying for it and didn't even have that part today. And then also just like, I won't have time to sit there and make sure that everything on it's correct like I would have had before. I would have been able to easily double check my answers and go through it. Maybe if I had some trouble I could skip a problem, go back to it, and then work it out. But I'm probably not going to have the time to do that, so I'm hoping I can still get a good grade on it. I should be fine, but I mean, it's so annoying how parents are always meddling in school, and they always end up doing something. It's probably not intended, like 99.9% of the time. Whatever happens isn't their intention, but they always end up screwing something up when they end up stepping into the school system. So I don't really know, it's just really annoying, and so I'm even more tired than I should be right now because of that, and didn't have to take that test. So another thing is that Kalphite King came out yesterday. Like I said, I did a mini live stream on Twitch. It really wasn't very good, and I had to go like after, I don't know, at like 40 minutes maybe, and then I had to get off, and then I came back and did a little bit more, but it wasn't very good, so I'm not going to bother uploading that to YouTube. But this weekend, actually, I have a 5-day weekend it's like the end of the semester. We have an extended weekend, which is just pretty awesome. And so I have a 5-day weekend this weekend, and it's going to be pretty nice. I plan on doing, hopefully, I'm going to do at least one Kalphite King live stream, because I'd really like to get a drop before I just rage quit that boss. And then I might try and do like a next live stream if I have some people on that want to go next, or like maybe even just me training dungeoneering, because I've kind of decided that I want to go get 99 dungeoneering. I think that'll be my 10th 99. I'm not even going to take the time to count. I think I have 9 right now. But I also have Herb and Prayer, which I'm 98 in those right now. But I'm kind of saving those so that I can get like a bunch of 99s at once, because I just think it would be kind of cool to spam out the feed a little bit, and then everybody will see my name. But yeah, I think I'm going to get 99 dunge just from the fact that I want some more chaotics. I mean, originally I was going to be getting like a lot of dunge levels up for Kalphite King, but then I was busy before Kalphite King came out. Like, I didn't have the time to do too much before the King came out, like the last couple of weeks, and so I didn't do that. And I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't try to like no-life a bunch of things and get ready for Kalphite King, because it is the biggest letdown that I have had in so long. I've been looking forward to that boss for I don't even know how long, since RuneFest 2011, I think. And I mean, at that point I didn't really know what it was. I was still a like really little baby noob in the game. But yeah, it looked like a really cool boss, and I wanted to try it. And then when like recently I found out there's gonna be harder than Nex, I was extremely excited for it. But the only thing that makes it harder than Nex is the fact that it just hits like so hard that I don't know, it drops you so easily. It's not really a problem or that annoying because you can get back there so quickly, but it's just like I mean, it doesn't take enough tactics to kill it, in my opinion. It's just pretty much when you get in there, you start attacking it. You might switch if you want to switch combat styles, you can do that. Not all teams are doing that. I was tri-Bridding in Void last night. But I mean, all you have to do is you get in there, you switch combat styles when it changes its wing color, you sit there attacking it, and then when it starts like shooting the little balls of energy or whatever around there, you take a couple steps back. And it just, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's really that complicated, but it's just the amount of damage that it hits on you is just ridiculous. And I feel that, I don't know, I just feel it could have been tested a lot better, and it should have been a lot better of a boss. And I don't know, I feel that I wanted to pretty much be doing Kalphite King instead of doing Nex, and I feel that I'm just gonna end up going back to Nex and like keep doing Nex, fighting for a world at Nex, because Nex is gonna be packed once people, like, the enthusiasm of Kalphite King wears off. Everyone's gonna be back at Nex unless they change something about the boss. So I mean, Kalphite King, I was looking forward to it because it was an instance boss fight, which has never happened before, and like you didn't have to worry about finding a world, stuff like that. But I don't know, they just, in my opinion, yesterday's updates was supposed to be a major combat update, and like the biggest combat update since the EOC came out, and it was just the most terrible letdown I've ever had. And I barely got to play last night. I mean, I wasn't playing that much, and still I felt let down. I mean, from what I've heard, Chaotic Claws are terrible, and I thought that they might be a little bit better because I was kind of thinking that they were going to be a faster version of the CLS. So like right now the CLS is like a good slashing weapon for chaotics and everything, so it's the like slashing chaotic weapon. I thought it was going to be just the Chaotic Claws would be the CLS, just a faster way to use it, kind of like the Chaotic Rapier was to the CLS before Evolution of Combat. But I mean, it just, apparently they're not that good. And then the armor update, which just, I don't even know how to explain that. I mean, I'm not gonna sell my Bandos because I bought it and that's like on my armor list for the series, so I can't sell that back now. Along with my Armadillo, I can't sell that, but I mean, I never want to sell that. Just the Bandos, they said they were gonna give it a strength boost, and all they did to it was the chest plate of Bandos, like Bandos chest plate and Armadillo chest plate, got a 26 damage increase to them. I mean, it wasn't even like labeled a strength bonus. I mean, I can understand how strength bonus and damage are like the same thing, but they should have reworded the AUG blog and how they were talking about that, and just the fact that it's only 26 damage. I mean, I don't even see how that's comparable. Before EOC, the Bandos chestplate had a +4 and in its strength bonus, and now it's a 26 damage boost. And it doesn't even do anything. Like Bandos helm, tassets, boots, gloves, they don't do anything. It's just the chestplate. So I feel like that was almost like a troll type of thing. The 26 damage, really, it's not going to do much. It might help you a little bit, but overall it's just terrible. And then skill capes, I don't know what happened with that. I mean, honestly, most players, like most people that play this game have a skill cape. I mean, I hate to kind of say that because I feel like there are a lot of people who play the game and don't have a skill cape, but pretty much everyone who doesn't have a skill cape hasn't been playing the game for a long time. Most long-term players, like, they all have lots of skill capes, if not max capes, because there's loads of maxed out players on this game just because the game's been around so long and so many people like it, and just the nature of the game, you play it a lot. So it's not something you like play for a couple months and then you put down. Usually for most of the maxed players, they're on here every day, and it's just, I feel like skill capes should not have the bonus that they have to them, because like, I forget the stats. I'll pull up the stats and maybe throw up an image or something like that, but basically, like right now, Kiln Cape is not worth it. I mean, you have a 2.4 crit on it, but if you want to be able to tank some damage, you're gonna need a skill cape, because Fire Cape is terrible compared to skill cape, Kiln Cape is terrible compared to skill cape, Soul Wars Cape is just the most atrocious thing I have ever seen. I don't even know how to explain it. I mean, I think it's 180 of a bonus to armor right now. I'm not positive on that, but it is extremely low considering skill capes are up like over, like they're in the thousands, and skill capes, I mean, you can get 99 cooking and that can be your skill cape, and that's better than a fire cape or a kiln cape that would take so much more effort to get. And I don't understand the logic behind Jagex making that decision. Like, why, how did that make sense to them? I mean, there's a lot of easy 99s in this game to get, and I feel that the combat capes should be geared towards combat players. I would be fully behind them adding things like maybe an artisan's cape, where if you have all the artisan skills, you have some bonus to those artisan skills, and that would help you out with skilling, because you're a skiller, so it would help you with skilling. Combat capes should help you out with combat. They should be some of the best capes. I mean, excluding max cape and comp cape, the kiln cape and the fire cape and the soul wars cape should really be some of the best capes that you can get for combat. I mean, that's just, I feel that that's right, and that's my personal opinion, so like, let me know in the comments below if you have a different opinion with that. But I just feel that skill capes relate to skill and should relate to skill. So I mean, it's nice that they have that combat boost, that you can wear them for combat, because it is a giant milestone, but at the same time, I don't feel like they should be the best combat cape. So I mean, that's just my personal opinion. But okay guys, so I feel like I've ranted on enough about the combat update yesterday, so I am just going to pretty much end the video here. I will wait and do a little outro after 9k agility XP so you can see me hit 82 agility. That'll be kind of nice for you guys to see, just like a live commentary level, besides all like the screenshot levels that I got. But anyway, that's going to be pretty much it. I'm not going to talk about anything else because I think I ranted about that combat update for far too long, and yeah, so I will be back in like 9k agility XP. Okay guys, this is gonna be it for today's Road to Maxcape, and yeah, so gonna get this agility level really quickly, and here we go. So I actually realized that Skull and Haiti are out now, so I can go get my skull boots and actually do agility a little bit faster. So it's gonna help out because I've decided that I want to actually go for 90 plus a little bit more intensely than I had planned on before. Bossing the Bibles, I still want to continue that heavily, but other than that, like, besides 90 Slayer, I don't want to do anything with combat currently. I'm not really interested in it, so hopefully I should be able to get 90 mining pretty soon, and then I think I'm just gonna go for 90 smithing off of that. Do some like superheating while I'm mining with like superheat the gold ore and then drop it, and I mean that's some decent XP for smithing, I guess. And then I think I'm probably just gonna do like a mixture between some plate bodies and some gold bars until I get 88, and then from 88 to 99 I'm just gonna do adamant plate bodies, and that's like some pretty good XP, but not like too bad money wise. It's not like Artisan's Workshop or anything. And I'm 300k off of 90 farming, and I've started, like, there was, I don't know, maybe 6 days, like, yeah, 6 days that I didn't do any farming at all, like, not even, like, I'm trying to clean up, like, the pineapple trees that I have in my bank, because I don't feel like dropping them, and they're decent XP, so I'm going to use those. So I'm using those up, and then I'm also just doing fellstalk runs. And yeah, so I'm hopefully going to get 90 farming within like the next Road to Maxcape video. And I don't know if I'm going to get 90 mining by then, but I'll definitely be 89. Other than that, I mean, I don't think 90 plus is going to be really too hard besides the Slayer and the agility. But thieving and hunter are just kind of dragging me down in total level right now, because I just haven't been training them. Like, thieving, what I want to do, requires me to do a quest for it, and I'm just like, questing, no. So yeah, I'm just kind of not doing that and pushing that off, and so thieving might end up being like my last 90 plus skill, but you know, it's okay. Construction, still haven't decided exactly what I'm doing with that. I might try like 80 to 85 doing oak stuff because it's cheaper and I'm stingy, but yeah, so that would only cost me like 30 mil for 90 if I did oaks, but it's like almost 70 for 90 if I do mahogany tables. But I'm probably gonna end up rage quitting doing oaks because I hate construction, and I'll end up doing mahogany tables anyway. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Throw it a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know what you guys think about yesterday's combat update. I'm actually like really curious to see what you guys are thinking about that. And I'm going to go talk to this talent scout, and then I'm gonna have him beat me up and take me into a dark place. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video, and have a good day.